LaMarcus Aldridge is now a part of the Brooklyn Nets. So today, we will be rebuilding the Brooklyn Nets with LaMarcus Aldridge on their team. Before we do get too far in the video though, be sure to go down there and subscribe. It takes a second out of your day and it helps us out a lot. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers before April 12th, my birthday. It would be a fantastic birthday present to get to 5,000 subscribers before then. And why not? It's free, and you can unsubscribe whenever you'd like. Also, if you haven't, please be sure to follow me on Twitch. We live stream every single weekday at the exact same time, so links down in the description. Follow me on Twitch to catch us in live streams. It does mean a lot. Just go down there and give us a follow. But lads, let's get into it, shall we? LaMarcus Aldridge. For the purpose of this video, I have made it so he's signed for 4 years, so that way he doesn't disappear on us. And also, as you can tell, he is 35. If we go to Vitals, we have made it so that his peak end is at 37. That way he stays about the same for this entire video. If not, he'll just plummet off a cliff and then there's no point having a rebuild around him. So yeah, that's basically about it. Personally, thoughts on this. I don't think signing LaMarcus Aldridge was the right call for the Brooklyn Nets. I think they should have probably gone harder after Andre Drummond, because I think Andre Drummond suits this team a lot better than LaMarcus Aldridge would. Yes, LaMarcus is a fantastic scorer, but the problem is the Brooklyn Nets already have scoring down. They needed someone who can lock down the paint like an Andre Drummond type player who can catch alleys and play defense in down low, which is what the Brooklyn Nets needed. They didn't need LaMarcus Aldridge, so I don't get why they signed him. But, I mean, I'm not the Brooklyn Nets. Hopefully, it all works out well for them anyway. But, yes, so we're basically going to start LaMarcus Aldridge now at the center position. I'm fine with that. We then have Dinwiddie, Jordan, Griffin, Brown, and Claxton off the bench. What I am going to do, I'm going to make it so Spencer Dinwiddie has himself an injury right now. I am going to do that just so he's out for the rest of this season. So it's somewhat, you know, normal, say what you will. I don't remember what injury he had, but I did just say a torn ACL. I think it's an ACL. It could be an Achilles. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it's an ACL. I think it's an ACL. I'm not too sure. Either way, he is out for 6 to 8 months, which sounds about right for Spencer Dinwiddie there. So he's not going to be in the rotation for this first season, but he will be back. So we might even trade him in the offseason. You never know. I think, wait, hold up. He's got a player option at the end of this deal, which I don't think he's going to take. So I might have a look, see what his value is at the trade deadline. But yeah, let's simulate this season. I can tell you right now that the Brooklyn Nets are projected to be up there, aren't they? Wow. 16. Okay, 2K is trippy. And we've got ourselves 3 All-Stars. We've got James Harden, KD, and Kyrie, all of which are All-Star starters. It's pretty good. You know what I just found out? You can't trade players who are injured. Not in 2K. Okay, fair enough. What I am going to try and look for, though, because this team looks fine right now. If we find another guard off the bench, Jeff Green isn't getting minutes right now because Claxton is in the rotation. So Jeff Green, yes, he is a big part of this team, but so is everybody else that is here. Yeah, I think Jeff Green might be on the trade block right now. He's probably at the peak of his value right now. So if we traded him and Landry Shamet, they're good pieces off the bench. So if we go, say, Jeff Green and not TLC, Landry Shamet, because Shamet's making a bit of dosh. Could we maybe get... what do we even need? Wait, we need a point guard off the bench. That's what I'm looking for. So Jeff Green and Landry, could we get ourselves a point guard off of this bench? Could we maybe trade Landry, Jeff Green, and TLC for TJ McConnell and Vernon Carey Jr.? I'm quite happy to give up a single first, which is perfect. So we've now got TJ McConnell as a point guard off of our bench, which is what we needed. If we do run a 10-man rotation, that makes sure that Nicholas Claxton is in the rotation, which is what I want to see. And yeah, we're still pretty good there. And we got Vernon Carey as well, who's someone who's going to be in the G League and progress for us also. But yeah, that's really going to do it. Let's simulate the rest of this season. So LeBron James ends up winning MVP, putting up 39 and 11, as LeBron does. Giannis, Christian Wood, you know, it's the normal things. We actually went 63 and 19, if you're wondering, because Steve Nash won Coach of the Year. We get James Harden, All-NBA first team. We get Durant third team, and that's it. We don't get any Kyrie. But we finished as a 1 seed in that Eastern Conference there, which is beautiful. So yeah, we're still running this same squad. Spencer Dinwiddie's come back from his ACL injury, so now we've got him off the bench as well, which is fantastic. Let's just have a look at these stats, shall we? Because why not? Harden dropped basically 37 and 10. as James Harden does. And then Kyrie dropped 26, 4 and 7. Durant dropped 21, 8 and 5. LaMarcus still dropped 13, 5 and 2, which is cool. And Blake Griffin did his thing. Joe Harris did his thing. We had a lot of 10-plus point per game scorers. Offensively, we were the best team. Defensively, we were the 6th best team, and our differential was the 2nd best in the league, only to the Los Angeles Lakers. So, first round here against the Hornets. Have they added any? No, they have not. They've still got the exact same team, so I don't think that... Shit. Oh, no. That's definitely not a good sign, is it? That we lost 3 straight games to the Hornets. 2K, what are you doing? What was going on there? Why did we lose 3 straight games? Why did that happen? We now got Miami in the 2nd round of the playoffs. Let's just sim round, and we get eliminated in 7. Okay, looks like we definitely got another season. LeBron wins himself Finals MVP with the Lakers winning the championship. Let's just make sure that our boy doesn't retire. Does not. Beautiful. How the heck did we get eliminated in the 2nd round of the playoffs, lads? I don't know how that happened, but it did. So because we got Claxton coming through, we don't need DeAndre Jordan, and we've also got pairing with Vernon Carey Jr., I suppose. And could we maybe pull in... I don't know what we should maybe try and pull in. I mean, I kind of want to try and get ourselves another backup power forward, because I know that we are not going to be able to re-sign the man, Blake Griffin. I know that's not going to work. So if we could find a power forward to bring in, like I see Covington, we also get the 15th overall pick, if that's anything, but I see Kyle Kuzma, and I think if we bring in Kuz, it will be a little bit better. Yeah, sure. We also get a 1st round pick with it. I'm fine with that. We'll bring in Kyle Kuzma. We did actually have a 1st round pick with Greg Brown we'd signed, so sure, he can come on the team. I didn't expect Spencer Dinwiddie to want to come back, but I think we do have bird rights on him, so we could sign and trade him as well. We've actually got bird rights on Blake Griffin. I don't know how we have bird rights on him, but we do. So we're going to re-sign Blake and re-sign Spencer Dinwiddie, and I don't think we can afford anybody else. No. Okay, so Blake and Spencer I'm fine with. I would like to bring back Bruce Brown, but we do not have bird rights on him, so you can't bring back everybody, I suppose. I mean, we could just sign DeMarcus Cousins and then trade DeMarcus away. And we also no longer need Kuzma because we somehow managed to re-sign Blake Griffin. And we also got Dinwiddie. So actually, if we just hold on to Cousins for now, go Kuzma and Dinwiddie, could we maybe find a point guard for off of our bench? I'm fine with Dinwiddie, it looks like. We don't have a shooting guard for off of our bench. And yes, we might be overpaying for Marcus Smart, but we get Marcus Smart. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're fine. We've got ourselves our team, boys. And we also got Bruce Brown back on the qualifying somehow. Harden goes down in overall. Dinwiddie goes down 3, which I expected because of his injury. But besides from that, everybody else is doing well. We've only got the single training camp, which I expected. But we're going to go perimeter defense to Kyrie Irving just because we need some starting perimeter defense, man. And the rotation is fine the way it is. I'm very much okay with it. With Marcus Smart, Dinwiddie, Griffin, Claxton, and Bruce Brown off the bench. Sounds good to me, man. Yeah, very, very good. Like, this bench is perfect. Perfect. We got defense, scoring, defense, and scoring, defense, and yeah, we're good. We have our team set. First scoring option is going to be KD, Harden, then Kyrie. We got a 4-star balance system. Do we have anything else? No, we'll stick to this balance system. And the Nets are somehow projected 11th. I don't get how we're projected 11th. We've actually only got 2 All-Stars this year. KD and Harden. Okay. Well, Giannis wins MVP. That's what, 3 MVPs for Giannis now. Vernon Carey Jr., after we trade him, becomes a bloody beast with 18 points. Giannis is DPOY. Trae Young is most improved. Fair enough, mate. Fair flippin' enough. Do we get any All-NBA teams this year? We get KD, All-NBA 2nd team, and we get no one else. And we finish as a 6th seed. That's great. How did this team finish as a 6th seed, bruh? I don't know how we finished as a Philippine 6th seed. KD dropped 26, 10 and 5. Harden dropped 23, 6 and 7. And then, make that 8 actually. Make that 8. And then Irving dropped 20, 3 and 6. LaMarcus dropped 11, 5 and 2. And then Dinwiddie dropped 11 and 3 and 1.6. Offensively, the Nets were 3rd, and our defense was 16th. Okay. Okie doke. And our differential was 4th in the league. So I don't know how we were the 6th seed. But we got swept in the first round. Okay, we're definitely doing a 3rd season here, boys. Because I'm not having that. I am not having that. We lost to the Knicks in the first round of the playoffs. The Suns and Devin Booker wins themselves MVP. So we are actually going to be making this team into a bloody super team. As long as, you know, our man doesn't, you know, walk away from us, you know. Our guy LaMarcus has to be on this team anyway. But we're going to make ourselves a super team. Durant has actually declined. Harden accepted, but Kyrie has declined. So we need to re-sign those two guys. So hopefully we actually have enough cap for that. Bruce Brown, Nicholas Claxton, could you guys come back? We do have ourselves quite a lot of free agents this year. So KD, come back to Brooklyn, please. Come back to Brooklyn. Kyrie, come back to Brooklyn as well, please. That would be great if you would like to do that. Marcus Smart, we also have to re-sign. I prefer Nicholas Claxton right now, so I'll offer Nicholas Claxton a deal. We get Kyrie, Durant, and Claxton. That's good. We can also now re-sign Marcus Smart and Bruce Brown. Hopefully we get all 5 of those guys. Nope, we cannot re-sign Marcus Smart. We don't have enough room under the hard cap. What about if I just offer him maybe that? Now, Joe Harris, I'm not going to get rid of Joe. I'm going to get rid of Blake and probably Smart and try and we're just going to make the best team we possibly can. Even though nothing's getting offered up for us right now. Literally no one wants Blake Griffin, so that's a bit sad, but okay, what if instead I go Smart and Dinwiddie? Could we get ourselves maybe, I see Rudy Gobert, and I've got to take him because we're trying to make the best team possible. So LaMarcus is going to start coming off the bench. Actually, what we could even do now, I'm just going to do that. LaMarcus is going to be our starting power forward to this season. KD can play the 3, and then we can have Gobert at the 5. I'm fine with that. Joe Harris off the bench, which means we don't need Greg Brown or Bruce Brown anymore. Could we maybe bring in... I was about to say, I'll take Drew Holiday, then I realized who we had to give up to get him. I see Taco fall, and I've got to get him. If you see Taco in free agency, you've got to take Taco full, man, boys. I am not going to play him, though. I am going to trade him straight away. We're going to sign him and then trade him. But Aaron Naismith with Caleb Love can get us a Tyrese Halliburton type player. Perfect. And then if we go Taco and Tyrese, those guys should probably be able to get us, like, a decent enough player. Like a Christian. We have to give up Joe Harris for Christian Wood. God damn. And then I'm going to trade Taco for Mason Plumlee, just because Mason is making a lot more money that we can use. Move Mace to the 4, and then we can go Mason Plumlee alongside Bruce Brown. And we should be able to get ourselves, I see Marquise Chris. Sure, I suppose. He's making a little bit more money. And then with Marquise Chris, we can use Greg Brown, who we're not going to be using, to try and get ourselves a Christian Wood. Christian Wood as our backup center. Or we could just move LaMarcus to the bench. We could just do that. Yeah, sure, we could do that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we find ourselves a backup point guard, actually, we should be fine. We've got Harden and Tyrese. We're good at the point guard minutes. Even though Harden is regressing, it should be fine. Gobert's gone down 1. LaMarcus actually went up 4. But besides from that, we should be okay. We got a single training camp again, and perimeter defense, of course, is going to be going to Kyrie Irving like usual. And for this season, we're running Kyrie, Harden, Durant, LaMarcus, and Gobert starting 5 with Christian Wood, Tyrese Halliburton, Reggie Perry, and Nicholas Claxton off of the bench. We could even run Joe Harris if we wanted, but that's fine by me. We're going to have Durant, Harden, and Irving as our scoring options. We've actually got Jason Kidd as our head coach this year to see if that changes up a bit, and we are the projected 1 seed. So please, 2K, let this work out. Let this work out for us, please. This season, we get ourselves KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. We're back to 3 All-Stars. Hopefully that means we get out the first round. Well, Joel Embiid wins himself MVP for this 3rd season. Hopefully this means that we went 62-20, so I hope we did all right. We finished as a 1 seed this time, not as a 6 seed. That's perfect. We got Irving as our highest scorer with 28. Durant, Harden, LaMarcus dropped 12.5, 1.9 assists and about 3.8 boards a night. That's fine. Offensively, we were the best team. Our defense, it wasn't great, but our differential was it was supported by our offense. So we got Charlotte in the first round. Last time that happened, we lost 3 straight games and then pulled it back. But hopefully we can beat Boston here, who have added Boogie and Robert Williams. Can we maybe not lose to the Celtics here, please, 2K? Thank you. We go to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking on the Bucks, who have added Kyle Lowry, and Dante DiVincenzo has been progressing like a mad lad, so that's great. We're up 3-1, and we are in the NBA Finals, taking on the Denver Nuggets, who have added Zach LaVine and Yusuf Nurkic. Fuck. Okay, watch this. Game 1 is a dub. If we can win a championship right now, it is a humongous W for us. Game 3 is an L. Game 4. Can we win game? Thank you. We're up 3-1. Surely we can't blow this. Yes, sir. We win the championship. Kyrie wins himself Finals MVP, and we've absolutely smashed it. Look at this team. Of course, there's no way we were losing. Look at this team. Like I said, I was making a proper 2K cannot stop us winning this team for this final season because I needed a championship. Alright, I needed a championship. But guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to comment glass. Don't ask why glass came to my mind, but comment glass. That way I know you've made it this far in the video. I'll appreciate it very, very much. Also, if there's a rebuild you guys would like to see in the future, let me know down in the comments as well, because then I can add that to the list and get it going for you guys. That's going to do it. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!